What if I told you that there's a way to eliminate gardening seasonally and start to garden year round? What if I told you there's a way to have pots that do this for you, that have a built-in watering system that you just tap into right there in the back? What if I told you that I haven't watered these 4 potting planters in 2 weeks, and I have to water these ones twice a week? What if I told you that I'm doing all of this with hand watering every 2 weeks? What if I told you that between these 4 potters, I only water like 1.5 gallons of water every 2 weeks? Would that motivate you a little bit? These pots are cool. They'll grow you some stuff. But to have something that is like these pots is like no other. I can't even compare my hydro system to them. It's definitely worth an investment. And in this 5x5 area, I could fit about 7 of those pots. And these pots are 16 inches round. So they're big potters. There's really no way to overcrowd them. It's gonna grow your food for you. It's not gonna hesitate. Once things start taking off from seed, they take off. There's really not much maintenance I have to put into this, other than me coming and pulling what I want to eat. I haven't had any bug problems whatsoever. I've had my pots almost 2 years now. I haven't had any decaying plants, unless I just neglect them, which, I mean, I definitely have not been neglecting any of my plants in these potters. But the maintenance is beautiful. The maintenance level on these pots is beautiful. And that's pretty cool that I'm getting my flowers coming in. It looks real blue, but when you look at it with the naked eye, it's purple. But on here, it looks blue. And that could be because of the LEDs. I don't know, but it looks pretty. But I just want to share that with you guys. I mean, these pots are special pots. They are not just your regular pots with tubing in them. These pots were designed to grow your food, designed to be self-sufficient pots. You can throw any type of seed, soil medium in these pots, and you do not have to replace that dirt. You can leave that be. These pots will take care of that ecosystem thing for you. You just make sure it has good light, good airflow, and water properly. That's all I've been doing with these pots, you guys. I mean, of course, I'll prune from the bottom of my stuff whatever I need. Like whenever my leaves get a little too big in my manzula, I'll pull what I need. It causes things to self-seed out. So if you got self-seeding plants in one of these planters, you can bet your bottom dollar you're gonna have whatever it is you're growing for a very long time. My lettuce, my spinach, I was just telling you guys I threw some nasturtia in there. I got peas, sugar snap peas that are starting to finally pop out for me. I'm not even going to get into what's in this planter because it's a lot of different things in there, and you can all see I got a little tomato plant, a big tomato plant, a bunch of different things. So there's really no limits on these planters. Compared to these, there's no way, even in my big planter over here with this basil, there is no way possible I will be able to even grow that much basil in that pot, or all these different things in that pot. That's one of the bigger pots that I'm dealing with, that's on the regular size, on the regular end. I think I have a blue pot back over there in the corner, if you can see it, that's probably about the same size, if not a little smaller than these pots. That's probably like a 14-15 inch pot. I know it's not tall as these pots, but actually it is taller than these pots now that I'm looking at it, but it's not as deep, as wide as these pots for sure. So I mean, it's just the growth rate on these compared to this. I wish I would have did one of my kales in here, but I did a kale in here last year and it just got so big, it was the only thing I could do in this pot. So in order to give some other things a chance, I put that in the ground. That's what I was eating off of last summer, if you've seen the videos. And I mean, I decided to go a whole new route. So I got to get some more pots. You guys stay tuned. I mean, you can hook these pots up to your existing watering system in your house. I haven't done it yet, but it's definitely in my future. I mean, so I could get the full benefit of these pots, but I really want to wait until I get these outdoors to hook them up to a watering system, because I don't want to keep filling my drain trays up with overwatering or with too much water. So I mean, I prefer just the hand water, but the more pots that I get, guarantee you, even if it's indoors, I'm going to have them on a watering system. And all you have to do with the watering system, like I was telling you, is there's a plug-in in the back, so your water line goes directly through there. Your water shoots through a small little tube, comes up through here, and it drips through this soaker hose. This soaker hose is designed to spray little bits of water everywhere, so it's not just shooting in one spot, or like how my hydro system is, for example, with the drip ring. And excuse how messy it looks, but the drip ring is designed to drip water in certain spots, certain areas. So the water is traveling in a certain direction, a certain way. When you're dealing with a soaker hose, your water's not just traveling one direction. It's able to be more mobile and travel all over the pot. So what you end up getting is these soaked spots all the way around your pot, not in the middle of your pot, around, which forces your roots to search for that water and go outward instead of just downward. As I was telling you guys with the pruning technique, you want them roots to stretch outward, especially when you're dealing with such a wide base. This is 16 inches around. That's a lot of area for roots to stretch out, especially if they're shallow roots. They're not roots that go too deep anyway. So I mean, there's a method to this madness. So I mean, hopefully you guys will go check out the website, torpedopot.com. Daryl Addison is the owner, and I mean, I'm gonna live by these pots till the day I die. Eventually, all you guys are gonna just see is orange pots. No matter what I'm growing, you're gonna see these pots. Peace.